Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Whitehead, and I wanted to give you a couple of pointers on how to do the second half of lesson 10.3. So, what you're going to see if you look at this problem over on this side right here is that we have 5 to the third power times 5 to the fifth power divided by 5 to the fourth. It's more complex than what we started with, but it combines what we learned last week up here with what we learned today, which is the fractions. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and do that math on the top. If we had a couple on the bottom, we'd do it there as well. But the math on the top says 5 to the third times 5 to the fifth. And if I bring this over here, it's 5 to the eighth power on the top. The bottom stays 5 to the fourth. And we end up with a problem that looks like what we started with at the beginning of lesson 10.3, the other examples that we looked at. And so 5 to the eighth divided by 5 to the fourth, we subtract our exponents and we get 5 to the fourth power. Okay, so that's one of the things that I wanted to show you. The other is these crazy problems like this. We have 7 to the fourth power, x to the third, y to the seventh, divided by 7 to the second power, x, y to the fourth. It looks crazy, but if you break it down into parts, it's a pretty simple problem, says the math teacher. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stack them up by parts. 7 to the fourth over 7 to the second. Those two go together. X to the third over x. Those two go together. And y to the seventh over y to the fourth. Those go together. And we can slide that over there. And so we would kind of break it into that series of 3 simple problems. And then we just simplify each part. 7 to the fourth over 7 to the second comes over here to be 7 squared. And x to the third over x to the over x is just x squared, and x or y to the seventh over y to the fourth is y to the third power. Okay, and there you'd think you'd be done, but the people at Clever, Big Ideas, whatever we want to call it, think that whenever we have numbers and letters combined together with exponents and things, we should do the math for the exponents. So 7 squared, we're just going to take that, we're going to replace it. 7 to the second power is actually 49. And that's what we're going to have to put into the Big Ideas, Clever assignment that you're going to work on to make sure that they tell you that it's right. Okay? So technically it would be right the other way, but this is just called simplified form. So I hope this helps you guys out, and good luck on the assignment.